And if you guys would like to see how we make Subway, well, keep watching because we'll show you. So we begin by slicing up the buns like a pro. And by buns I mean like long foot-long bread because I don't know how to speak apparently. Now we've got to make sure we turn on the oven to 350. And then we get some Cracker Barrel, crackula goodness, Swiss cheese. Get that Swiss cheesula goodness on there. So we add in the cheese like this. We get that nice Swiss cheese there. We only need it on one side. We let this oven get to 350. Well, it's almost there, 340. And we whack this in to bake. Now we need it so that way this starts to melt. And then we whack it on broil. That's just the way we do it to cook it quickly. When it's on broil, it'll actually brown the bread nicely, just like they have in the Subway. Okay, so let's whack it in the oven and let's get it cooking. I know there's a pizza stone right down there that we've yet to get rid of, but whatevs. Let's get that cracking. Okay, so what we get is we get these cans, so open them up and unleash the contents onto the world. So yeah, we mix in the sardines, and we mix in the tuna. And we paste it down into one mix. Make sure the sardines are nicely mixed. You don't want chunks of sardines in there. And the idea is to kind of, you know, sardines are acting as a filler basically with this. And once we mix this up, we'll whack in some mayonnaise. So we're going to take some Hellmann's real mayonnaise. Real Brie, or in French apparently. I don't know. We in Ontario are forced to have French on our labels, which actually I don't mind. The only thing I mind is in Quebec. There's more British English speaking people in Quebec than there are French speaking people in Ontario. And in Quebec, they're not forced to have English on their labels, which I actually find racist, well, Englishist, because think about it. If Ontario is being forced to have French on the label because of populations that's less than 1% that speaks French, and yet in Quebec we have 10% of Canadians in Quebec who speak English, I mean purely English, like as a first language, then isn't 1% more than 10%? And shouldn't you have those 10%? It's actually almost 15, but I'm just rounding it down. That 10% should have the same rights to have English on their labels as the French-speaking Canadians in Ontario have the right to have French on their labels. So again, I don't have anything against having French on labels. In fact, I support it. What I have against is not having English on labels in Quebec, because that is the definition of racism. If one set of people are allowed to have one thing their way, or a different set of people are not allowed to have the same thing their way, even though the rights apply to the first set of people, then that's kind of like the pigs in Animal Farm saying, well, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. So yeah, read Animal Farm, it's an amazing book. So we mix this with some mayonnaise until it gets some niceness in it, and at the same time we are going to get our Subways ready. And I didn't really specify, but till it gets to that kind of like this consistency, that's when you know the amount of mayonnaise correct. So you can stop taking mayonnaise, whack a lid on that, and continue on your Subway journey. Okay, so a major part of any Subway is salad. And this is a huge bag of pre-packaged salad that was given to us down by our friends at so-and-so shop. I won't tell you where, you can guess. But yeah, so we're going to use this salad to make Subways. Hot damn, I mean this salad even comes with small bags of more salad inside. So we just like unleash the goodness. Oh, these guys really were really helpful when they made the salad for us. I don't know if this comes from a restaurant or what, but yeah, I appreciate this. These guys get like a 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, 3.5 thumbs up for this crazy salad concoction. Too bad I don't have a restaurant name or company or whatever the hell made it, because they would have got kudos for that. But yeah, we mix in the salad. I don't know why we have such an enormous bowl full of salad, but yeah. We
love our salad.
We do love our salad in the Subway. So yeah, salad's cooking. Let's check in on it. Turn on the light. Yeah. It's almost there. It's just beginning to melt. So when it melts like this, we're going to close the contraption, turn this off, and then put it to broil. Now with broil, it cooks very fast, especially on high. So you got to keep an eye on it. So keep that light on in there. Keep an eye on it, and when it gets to the right temperature, take it out and whack on the goodness. Look at that, look at that. Crispy and brown and just melted on the inside. Looks and tastes delicious. Okay, so how we make this, if you turn it around. Now I used to get like mayonnaise and stuff, but this contraption over here has enough mayo for it all. So I'm going to whack a healthy dolloping on here. And I noticed that the way the people make it in the Subway shop, and I know a lot of people like, but bruvs, how do you make the BLT eggplant doohickula? I'm sorry, this is the only Subway that I order, so this is the only one that you can learn how to make. I'm so sorry. But I'm not sorry at the same time, because I love this Subway and I shouldn't be forced to apologize for, you know, ratings or something. I don't know, then we do this, just kind of squish it down, and it's lacking right there. So there we have it, but it's not complete, no! We need a ridiculous amount of salad. So we get a handful and whack it on there like this. This is the way they do it. Now normally in the store we would have like black olives, but we actually ran out of black olives. That's something we're missing. Normally I like a lot of black olives on this, but recently, in recent years, which is one of the reasons I've stopped going to Subway, they've actually been really stingy with the black olives. Then we get this. This is the President's Choice Plum Sauce. Yeah, if you guys want to have a look at the back, there's the backula info. I know it's got moisture on it due to being in the fridge and being out for like 20 minutes while I make this episode. But let's whack it on here. Get a nice healthy mix. Ooh, look at that goodness. And I know people are like, that's disgusting, bruh. What the hell are you doing? Look, I'm serious. This tastes just like sweet onion sauce. Then we close it up, and just like in the Subway store, we get a fork and push the goodness in there. Make sure it's properly closed. Yeah, get that in there. In England, they used to scream, get it in there. And you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Leave me alone. Anyway, so there's your Subway. All the goodness. Let's have a bite. Let's have a gander. Now, actually, in Subway, they like to slice it down the middle. So let's slice this bad boy in the center in some weird angle, because, you know, why the hell not? And then let's have a look through and through. You have your cheesy look goodness, your stuff you look goodness. Now let's stuff this in my gobbet. So crunchy, so tasty. I want some more. That, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm speaking with my mouth full, but that's how you make one hell of a Subway. So feel free to subscribe, leave me a comment in the section below, and if you guys want me to make another Subway, let me know, because this is damn tasty. Yeah, I'm gonna have some more. So good. I'm gonna have another bite. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.